It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we'll see the Cowboys bruising running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Cowboys.
The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Yeah! Here we go! Wait, take!
They run. It's the rookie from UCLA. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Now put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah!
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. Well, I'm looking for that to be called again.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. Great run here. He's across the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Going to the ground again on first. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I've told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that, with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
Room to run inside the 20. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Cowboys now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yep.
Boys, back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here.
Yeah, here we go! 26!
First down, here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. So we've hit halftime in the annual Thanksgiving Day game from Detroit. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? Gonna have to make... The Cowboys, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, here we go!
On first down, they'll run. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Yeah, here we go!
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott here from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and... This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah! Here we go! Like that!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And he has just earned something most running backs are ever lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on first down. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Lone back gets the handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. What do you think?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worse.
This offense running out for a new series.
Yeah! Here we go. What do you think?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Past the 35. 20. 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme.
Yeah! Here we go. I think. What do you think?
Here's a give up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys up by 4. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down.
Here we go. I think. What do you think?
Looking to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route,
Here we go. What do you think?
They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Giants using their first timeout. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13. He gets another shot here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
3rd time's the charm, he gets it again. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a win for the Cowboys. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games.